Kids and Family Yoga. Join us. I'm Jody. This is Oliver. We've learned a lot along the way, and we're going to practice a lot of the poses that we've done previously, but every class is different. Today we're starting by widening the feet. We're going to go into moonflowers right away to get us moving. So make sure your legs are nice and wide and our elbows are down as we sink down deep and then we reach up. This is just waking up the body, preparing us. All right, so we're going to add in some deep breathing. We're going to inhale and reach up, and we're going to exhale and sink down. So the breathing through our noses. Good job. So these are moonflowers. What are moonflowers? I don't know. But we're going to change this a little bit, and it's called sunflowers as we sweep towards the floor. I know what a sunflower is. Head comes up to the sun, dips down and up. Make sure you still bend your knees as you sink down. So as we practice yoga, we think about our bodies and our positions, and there's a lot of different movements we can do, but everything we do, we try to stay in control, and it's kind of all slow motion when we're moving. Go one more. And then when you're done with that one, we're going to bring our legs in a little bit, and we're going to do our elephant swings. So now our arms are kind of limp as we turn the shoulders side to side. Let your arms hang. So if your arms are really just hanging, they are going to hit the sides of your body as you turn. Right? You got it? Okay, we're going to do sun salutations, but we're going to do just half of it first. We're going to do the standing part of it. So face side with us, with your feet a little closer together than your hips. And we're ready to reach up to the ceiling and then swan dive down, and this is forward fold. And we go into monkey by flattening our backs and our hands come up to about our knees. And then we're going to fold again, but we're going to reverse swan dive. We're going to come back up again. We're going to put our palms together and sit back in a chair. So we're doing just that part of it. So here we go again. Reach up big and swan dive down. Monkey, forward fold, reverse swan dive, and into chair. So this is our just standing sun salutations. Go again, and sweep down to forward fold. Monkey, fold, reverse swan dive up, and into chair. A couple more times, just like this. Sweep up, swan dive down. Monkey, fold, come up, into chair. Once more. Here we go. Up and down. Monkey. Fold. All the way up. And in chair. I want you to hold your chair pose. So let's get down. We're sitting into a chair here. It's invisible, so it's not helping us out. Our legs are working hard to keep us here. Very good. Weights in our heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Your weight is in your heels, so all of the weight of your body is like in your heels, not in your toes. Good job. All right, staying in mountain pose. Good. Okay, full sun salutations. You've been doing this with us. This is our 11th class. You know these. Here we go. Whole thing. Sweep up and all the way down to forward fold. Monkey. Fold. Here's where we add on. Out to plank. Hands flat on the floor. Step way back. Good job. Crocodile down. And then up dog. You're on the tops of your feet. Your legs aren't on the ground, right? Curl your toes under. Now down dog. Awesome. You can step one foot then the other, or you can hop both feet. Either way. Sweep up and then in chair. Good job. Here we go again. Up and down. Monkey. Fold. Back to plank. You can step or hop. Crocodile. Use your arms. They're strong. Up dog. Lift the head up. Down dog. Step or hop through. Sweep up. And then you can chair. One more time. Up and down. This is great. Warm up. Monkey. Good. Get more flexible. Forward fold and into plank. Crocodile. Up dog. Down dog. Step or hop up. Sweep, big reach, and end in chair. Wonderful, mountain pose. Okay, we're gonna do a couple standing poses. I want you to take, this will be your left leg if you're facing the screen, facing us. This will be your left leg that you just stepped back with, okay? But I want you to still feel like your body is facing this direction, still facing the side. So this is warrior one. We're going to learn the difference between warrior one and warrior two. They're similar poses, but I want you to know the difference. So here's warrior one, where our hips and our shoulders are still facing this direction. And we're gonna bend into just the front knee. Bend that knee. You're rest your bodies up tall. And usually you see this demonstrated with arms up. And this is warrior one. That's it. So your back foot is flat. It's a little bit kind of at an angle. Not all the way. It should be your toes. Yes, right there. And your front knee is bent as much as you can be. And your hips and shoulders and everything, you're facing this direction, the skinny end of your mat, if you have a mat. There's warrior one. Here's warrior two. Okay, bring your arms down. I want you to adjust your hips and maybe this foot a little bit more and bend into that knee. But now it feels like your knee's going out to the side because the rest of your body is this way. Step this foot a little further out. There you go. Now it's perfect. Now hips that way. Face your screen. And then reach your arms this way. There's warrior two. Now you see the difference. Warrior one, I'm facing this way. Warrior two, I'm facing this way. But the legs are almost in the same position. It's just your upper body, which way it's facing. So there's two similar poses. There's one more similar pose, triangle. Put the arms down for a moment. Straighten both legs. And all we do is lean over. There's triangle. Awesome. So we did those three similar poses on one side, but I want you to do them on the other side. So I want you to start by totally facing this direction. Totally, with your hips, with your shoulders, you're facing this way. So adjust this foot. Adjust that back foot, yes. And then separate your legs wide enough so you can bend your front knee. Bend your front knee as much as you can. Good. Here's warrior one, where you're facing the side of the room, and then you put your arms up, tall reach through those straight arms. And you're in warrior one over here. So when we do these poses, we want to do them on each side to make our bodies even. Make them evenly strong. Bend that front knee. Yes, it's a hard pose. That is. As our dog just sleeps and ignores us, as always. All right, so warrior one, we're going into warrior two. What do? We gotta turn our upper body, but don't really move your legs. This foot, front foot, still that way. Your knee's still bent that way. And your arms are now out, reaching sidewall to sidewall. Good. There's warrior two. Strong pose. A warrior is a strong character. We are strong in our pose. Bring the arms down for a moment. Straighten that leg. And that last one, we're going to triangle. So here's the arms. Tilt them over. There's our triangle. Good. Keep that other arm up to the ceiling. Yes. All right, come on out of that. Great. We're going to come down to the floor. So come with us. We're going to face this way, and we're going to start on high knees, facing you. haven't done this for a while, I don't think. We're on our knees, we're up high. We're gonna put our fists into our lower back. Oliver is gonna show you this direction. I'm gonna turn just so you can see what I'm doing. And we're gonna arch our back. So we're gonna look up to the ceiling as we lean back. And some of us are flexible enough to put our hands on our heels. And if you try that and it hurts, don't do it. Just keep your hands on your lower back and your fists. That's fine. You're gonna pull your shoulders back behind you and look up to the ceiling. Look up, look up. It helps strengthen our neck muscles. Okay, after camel, we want to do a counter pose, which means we want to bend the other way. Real gentle. We go into either child's pose or rabbit. What do you like better? This way with you. If you're in rabbit, your toes are curled under and you're holding your heels. If you're in child's pose, your feet are kind of flat and you're just reaching forward. And you can also put your head to your forehead to the ground. So Oliver's in rabbit and I'm in child's pose. There's something. In any case, that's a good one to do after camel. We're coming up again on high knees. We're going to do something I think that we haven't done before. I want you to take, this is your right hand. We're your mirror. And we're going to put our right hand down, and then it is your left leg that is going to extend out. Good. Here we are. So you're kind of all in a line. Like check your hand, your knee, and then your other foot, and let's draw a line. And you're in a good position there. And then reach your other arm up to the ceiling. And we call this side angle, kneeling side angle. There's another side angle that we do standing. Now, if you want this to be a little more difficult, then you can lift this leg out to the side and hold the leg up in the air. Oh, yes, that's harder. So if you try it and you don't like it, you can always put that foot back down on the floor. Or if you like the challenge of it, you can hold it up and know that you're getting stronger. Good. Okay, so we're going to set that foot down and come up with the arms. You're still in the same position with that leg straight out. You're here, arms to a T. So your body is the T with your arms. Okay, so now we're going to do a side bend going the other way. And this is just a good stretch through this right side of your body. So if you can reach up to the ceiling with that one arm and bend over, lean, lean, lean as much as you can. Very good. So we're going to do it on the other side. So bring those knees back together again. Still facing this way. And now we have to put down your left arm and your right leg if you're facing us in the same way. Then it'll make sense. Sometimes you got to adjust just a little bit to make it work. If it feels odd, then try to adjust so it doesn't feel so odd. Most of your body weight should be on your knee here. This leg should be free to lift because that's what we're going to try to do. Let's reach that other arm up to the ceiling. So think about your arms stacked in this straight line from the ground to the ceiling. Good. And then same thing on this side. It's your choice if you want to try to lift that leg up to the side. That top leg can lift so it's parallel to the ground. If you can. Good. Just as we stay here. Yes, let's bring it back down. And I want you to again go into either child's pose or rabbit. Just a good stretch for your back. And then it's time to rise up and we're going to come all the way to a stand and do a balance pose. We're going to do standing pigeon. Remember this one? I think we've only maybe done it once. There's some different versions of pigeon, but our balance pose, we cross one leg over and we sit down into it. So I want you to pick a side. We're gonna pick this side, I guess. We'll do this together. But I want you to move kind of slowly and get yourself balanced on your one leg. And then we try to cross up above our knee. Once you're there, find your hands maybe out to the side will help you. And finally, the hard part is actually sitting down like we do into our chair pose. And you bend your standing leg. Yes. It's okay if you're wobbly. That's your body trying to correct its balance and trying to stay upright. Eventually, if you get really good, you can stay still in your pose and just sweat. Sometimes these balance poses will make you really warm. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe through your nose. That's awesome. Very good. Let's try the other side. I know, I finally got it. So we switch legs. Standing on the other one. Take your time. Find your balance on that leg, and then we want to cross. Again, just reset. Don't let yourself fall down. Just put the foot back down. And maybe put your arms out to help you. And when you're finally ready, if you get there, then we want to bend and sit down a little deeper into it. Good. You have to focus on one spot. Look at something out in front of you that's not moving. That might help you. And just breathe through your nose. That is awesome. Oh, it's so great when you practice those and you get better and better. Okay, for now, we're gonna go on back down to the floor. So face side with us. Let's take a big stretch, a big reach upward, maybe arch back a little bit. Oh, that's good. And then we're gonna go down to forward fold. We're gonna stay here and just hang it down. Good. Okay, so we're gonna go down to the floor. So we wanna put our hands down and then come down, bring your knees down. We're gonna walk our knees back and all the way down. We're gonna go into Superman. Oh yes, arms forward, legs back. You're strong and straight through your body. And when you're ready, we lift our arms and legs up. Look down at the mat. You don't need to look at the screen right now or us. Look down so you keep your neck straight. But keep those arms and legs lifted. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, Oliver's showing a different version, and that's fine. It's called locust, actually, what he's doing with his arms down here and legs lifted. But I don't want you to quit either Superman or locust. Locust is a type of insect. Okay, now we can rest it down. We also want to do a counter pose. We're going to place our hands and push back a child's pose. With us, that helps to stretch our back the other way. Sit your hips down to your heels. Take a couple breaths in child's pose. Okay, we're going back. Crawl yourself back down, and now we're going to do bow. We're doing some poses that we haven't done lately. So yes, like Oliver's doing, you're going to bend, but you don't want your knees right next to each other. You want to separate your knees a little bit. And then you want to try to grab a hold of the tops of your feet. Once you're there, we're not just relaxing down. We're pushing our feet back, and it's going to draw up your head off the ground, your chest off the ground, and you're going to try to breathe while you're in this position. Breathe, breathe, breathe. It's hard. Try not to do any jerking motions. We're not going up and down. We're trying to hold it. If you need to go back down, go gently. And we can all come back down. Again, we're going to child's pose. Gentle though. Push back slowly. Be easy on your back. Because both of those exercises really help to strengthen your back, but then we want to stretch it out in between. We're going to do one more different pose that helps to strengthen our whole back side, which is swimming. So come on to your belly again. Lower down, arms forward. So this is similar to Superman, but Superman, as he lifts his arm and legs, where he's going to alternate. He's going to swim. Go, 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 go. Come on, swimmers. Let's go. Let's go. Reach through the arms and legs. They're strong. They're strong. Up and down. Just a small movement. Up and down. Up and down. Come on, swimmers. Come on. You do this. Okay. In real life, if we're in the pool doing that, we would just sink. It wouldn't. Yeah, that's not real swimming. Anyway, it is in yoga. In the yoga world. Push back into child's pose. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of a review game with our cards. What I'm going to actually do, these cards have pictures of kids doing these poses. So I'm going to come up closer. I'm going to show you a pose. Hopefully we can get it into good focus. There we go. Now this girl is doing a pose. I want you to do this pose at home and think of the name of it. Oliver, can you see the pose? I want you to come so you can see the pose because I want to see if you can tell them the answer. What is this? Go ahead and say it.
Plank.
Good, it's plank. He got it? Did you get it? Okay, just a little review. Don't tell us yet, Oliver, what it is, but I want everybody at home getting into this pose, like this girl is, and think of the name of it. And Oliver, tell us.
Knot.
It's knot, as in K-N-O-T, knot. Okay. And next one, from there, I want you to do this. We've done this today. Oliver has demonstrated this, so if you're getting into this pose, think of the name of it. And Oliver, tell us.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. There it is. Good. Couple more. Okay, so we're moving into this position, which we're actually going to do all together in a moment. So go ahead and practice this one. You're on your back and thinking of the name of it. Do you remember, Oliver, this one?
Bridge.
It is. It's bridge. Great job. Oh, I'll show you the name. Bridge is correct. And two more. Go ahead and move your body into this position. And your hands and feet, and you're looking up to the ceiling, thinking of this pose and the name of it. Are you there? Oliver, what is it? Uh-oh. Did we stump him? It's what does she look like?
Tabletop.
Ah, yes! Tabletop. She looks like a table. And last one that we just learned. It's okay. And we just practiced today. Come on up and get in this pose. Ah, no, wait a minute. We did a couple similar poses. We did a warrior 1, a warrior 2, and a triangle. It's one of those. Which one? Oh gosh, which one, Oliver? What do you think? Arms are reaching out to the side. It's a warrior? Warrior?
1.
Nah, it's warrior 2. It's a warrior 2. I know, those are hard to tell the difference. Okay, we're not quite finished, but almost. Come on, back down to the floor. I want you facing side with your legs out. Like this. What is this called? Oh, now we have two dogs with us. What is this called? Sitting up tall? Remember? Staff. This is staff. From this position, I want you to just fold forward. So we call this forward fold. A lot of times we do this standing, but we can do it also seated. And we're trying to get our chest to come down closer to our knees. So as you stay here and you breathe, think about each inhale and exhale. Exhale is when we let our air out. And when we let our air out, it kind of gives us more space to fold forward. See if you can use your breath to help you get a little bit further folded forward. Notice your inhale, you come up a little bit, and your exhale, and you sink back down. Nice slow, couple more breaths. A little further forward. Oh, yeah, I think so. Sometimes it just takes time. Alrighty, we're gonna go into windshield wipers. I really like windshield wipers on my elbows. You can also do it laying down all the way on your back and with your arms out to a T. So either one you want to do, make sure your knees are stuck together and take your legs side to side. Bridge together. So all we have to do is bring our arms next to our body and our feet up a little closer to our fingertips here. But make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Separate your feet. Yes, and then lift your hips up. Now this is one where you can hold your hands behind your back, maybe, but you don't have to. Your choice. Good. Push your hips up to the ceiling. You're in bridge. All right, we're gonna do one more pose. Lower down. Lift your feet up to the ceiling with your knees bent. And we're gonna grab a hold of our feet and then rest your head back down. Does anybody remember the name of this? What is it? It's Dead Bug. If you want it to be Happy Baby, you can rock side to side. And then we look like Happy Baby. Or you can stay still. Gulliver, he wants to be Dead Bug. I'm making the floor squeak. All right, I'm gonna leave you there in your Dead Bug or Happy Baby. And Oliver's gonna turn you off and we'll see you next time. Good job today.